Hi, Terry VanNoy. Welcome to Math Class with Terry V. Hope this video helps you out, and if you enjoy it, please share it, comment, or like it. And you can also go to my website, MathPowerLine.com. It's a math resource blog, lesson videos for students, and other resources for parents and teachers. Give me a call or go to my website or email. All right, let's go to today's lesson. This is the start of the video series, and we have multiplying exponents, powers of powers, dividing exponents, and then we'll get to negative and zero exponents with a self-quiz at the end. As always for these video series, you need to at least try to go in order if you can, and I'll give you some problem sets. I'll go over some basic ideas. Then I want you to try to practice this with some problems. And you pause the video and you try it on paper and see if you're right. All right, so let's go through the sequence, and we'll start with multiplying exponents. All right, let's look at some examples to give you an idea of the general concept of multiplying exponents. Let's say that we have x squared times x to the third, or x to the second power times x to the third power. Notice that most students will have x to the sixth. Okay, because you see the multiplication sign and you think that it's 2 times 3. But remember what the exponent really is. It's a shortcut for repeated multiplication. So x squared is actually x times x. X cubed, or x to the third power, is 3 x's multiplied together. And since we're multiplying all those together, all we have to do is count up how many x's we're talking about. So we have 5 x's there being multiplied, so it's x to the fifth. Okay? So the rule is when we are multiplying like bases, that's an x and that's an x, we take the exponents and we actually add them together. Okay? We're just counting how many x's are being multiplied. So here it is stated a little more mathematically. When multiplying exponents or powers with like bases, you add the powers. Okay, that's what we did. X squared times x to the third is x to the fifth. All right, let's look at this next example. We've got 3x, which is 3 times x. And we have multiplication by another x. And then we have multiplication by 2x to the fourth, which is 2 times 4x's. All right, now what we're going to do is just count up what we've got, and we want to make sure that we have the right coefficient in the number part. So 3 times 2 is 6, of course. So we put that in front, and then we count up our x's, and there's 6 of them, right? So 6x to the sixth. Things to keep in mind, and that is that an x is really x to the first, okay? And there's a 1 coefficient there if you don't see any other number. So we still are doing 3 times 1 times 2, which will give us our 6 answer. And we still are doing x to the first times x to the first times x to the fourth. And that would still give us x to the sixth. All right? Final answer right there. But in order to go from the problem to the answer real quickly, make sure you remember this rule. You add the powers. All right, now you pause this video and try these first 4 problems here. Multiply and be careful with the exponents and the signs of your answer. Go ahead. All right, let's look at number 1. The answer is negative 6 y to the fifth x squared. And I wrote this down just to remind you that you could put it in alphabetical order, which is actually considered proper form. And we have y to the first times y to the fourth, and that gives me my y to the fifth. For number 2, we have 4 times negative 2, that would be negative 8. And a to the fourth times a to the third would be a to the seventh. Add those exponents, remember. And b to the fourth times b to the first would be b to the fifth. That's a common mistake right there. Don't forget that a single variable has a 1 as an exponent. Number 3, positive 16, because we have negative 4 times negative 4. And we have a y to the first, or just a y, x to the third. And you could put those in different order alphabetically if you want. And number 4, If it's just a negative sign in front of a variable, make sure you remember that's a -1. So it's really -1 times -3, positive 3. And m to the first times m squared, m to the third. N squared times a single n there is also n to the third. So there's your final answer. All right, that's problem set 1. And we'll move on to the next video, how to apply exponent properties. And that will be problem set 2. Thanks for watching. All right, there you have it. I invite you to go to my website now, MathPowerLine.com, or email me or give me a call. The way I work best with students is live online in my classroom. So if I can help you in any way, answer some specific questions, the first lesson with me is free as I show you how everything works. All right, study hard,